Hello, welcome to Texas Style Cuisine. Today I'm going to show you how to do a smoked Serrano shrimp. Now let's get started putting this dish together. It is an excellent dish. It's fairly easy to do, and it has a tremendous depth of flavor because we're adding flavor to this as we go. And y'all will see how I season these shrimp up. But the one thing interesting that I do is instead of wrapping my shrimp in bacon that's raw and putting it on the grill, I have par cooked my bacon. So we have par cooked it so that we do not toughen up our shrimp trying to get the bacon cooked. That's going to make a big difference. So let's see how I prepare these shrimp, and then we'll get them onto our smoker. This is a beautiful tiger shrimp my wife picked up the other day, and I'm going to show you how I do this dish. I'm leaving the section with the tail on. So leaving this tail section on, I'm going to come right here, peel this shrimp off. There's our shrimp. I'm going to take a knife, good sharp knife, and I'm going to cut, maybe not quite halfway through, like I would normally peel in the vein. There's the vein on this tiger shrimp. It's a beautiful 1620 tiger shrimp, so it is a big jumbo one. And that's a little deeper than I would normally do. That's getting close to a butterfly. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of that Serrano pepper that we sauteed, and I'm going to put it on the inside of that shrimp. Now, so I can get the seasoning to stick, I'm going to add a little olive oil to it. Got some olive oil on there. And I'm going to coat this really good with fajita seasoning. Now you can use whatever kind of fajita seasoning you want. I happen to like Bollner's brand. Bollner's is great if you're going to buy something off the shelf. This actually happens to be my own fajita seasoning that I make. And it's just a very good seasoned. Very good seasoning to use. But I'm putting a good amount. I want a lot of layers of flavor on here. And here's my par cooked bacon. So I'm going to take my bacon, and it's nice, it's still pliable. I didn't cook it enough that it would start getting hard, but I'm just going to wrap it, kind of tuck it in on that side, and we're going to wrap it around all the way around this shrimp to get it where it'll coat or cover. Put a toothpick in there to hold it, and now I can get that shrimp on the grill with the other ones, and we'll see if we can cook these up on our Campmaid flip grill. Now, as you can see, I have my grill already going here. Grab a rag here. They're a little bit warm, but what I'm going to do is just take this flip grill off for a second, and I'm just going to drop some wood chunks on it. A few on each side. That way we can get some smoke. I talked about layering flavors and having a bunch of flavors on this shrimp. Well, this mesquite wood is one thing that's going to give us the flavors we're looking for. Pick it up nice and high, keep that grill nice and hot. And I'm going to take my shrimp now, and I'm going to lay them on the grill. What I'm going to do is I'm going to line these shrimp on here. And I'm going to kind of turn the big end inside because that's where the heat is more concentrated. So the head of that shrimp's going inside, the tail is going to kind of go out toward the edge. And I'm going to see if I can get a dozen shrimp on this grill. I tell you what, if cooking for a big bunch may not be what you want to use. You have to do a lot of batches. But if you are cooking for just you and the wife, or just for you in particular, and you want to have some barbecue going, do something for yourself, something fun, something camping, that is a neat deal. Now we're going to get these grilling. We're using our wood chips to get some smoked flavor on them. And what I'm going to do to concentrate that smoke even more is I'm going to take my Dutch oven and I'm going to flip it over right on top. Right there. Now we're going to let these shrimp go for about 3, maybe 4 minutes with that grill right up underneath it, nice and hot. We're going to pick them up and we'll flip them over at that time. So let's let these cook for about Oh, 3 or 4 minutes. All right, these shrimp been going for about 4 minutes, so I'm just gonna pick up my Dutch oven. Let's take a look at these shrimp. Well, they sure are getting a lot of color on them. I'm just gonna take my tongs and I'm gonna turn all these over. Oh yeah, bacon is crisping up on that side well, and that's what we wanted to see. Probably don't have to use my tongs here. See how my fingers work. There we go. Turn these over. Turn all these over. Ooh, that one's warm. These shrimp are looking pretty. They got a great golden color to that bacon. So it's cooking up nice. They're going to have a good mesquite flavor on them. So there they are. Let's put the lid back on. Let these go for about another 5 minutes and we'll be done. We've gone about another 4 minutes, so I'm going to take the lid off and we're going to look and see how these shrimp are looking. Here we go. Oh yes, those are beautiful. Now we're going to add another layer of flavor. While I'm talking about layering flavor on these, I'm going to add some of my Texas style cuisine barbecue sauce to each shrimp right on top of this cooked bacon. And it is, I tell you what, with this smoke from this mesquite wood on here, this is going to taste fantastic. But I'm just going to coat these real good, spread it a little bit with a brush here, to get a little better coating. That looks excellent. Now what I'm going to do is just take my tongs, and I'm going to flip them again. And that hot fire down there is going to start candying up that sauce a little bit. Now let's sauce this side. Brush it around. I would imagine these have enough of that mesquite smoke on them. I probably don't need to cover them right now. So I'm just going to let them sit here for a second. I'm going to let that sauce start setting from the heat of that mesquite wood. Then we'll pull these off and we're going to see how they taste here very shortly. Here's a look at our smoked Serrano shrimp wrapped in bacon. Cooked on our Campmaid flip grill that we got the other day from Campmaid, along with their multi-tool. But that is some beautiful looking shrimp. That shrimp should be set, or that sauce should be real good on that shrimp. So I'm going to flip all these over. Let this other side get set a little bit. That's it. Beautiful looking shrimp. Let those sit there a couple of minutes and then we'll be ready to give these a sample. That shrimp looks like it's done. I'm going to take it off the fire. Put it on a plate. See if we can get ready to start sampling some of this shrimp. Thanks for stopping by Texas Style Cuisine. Hope you enjoyed this episode of my smoky Serrano shrimp. If you did, go down there and give me a thumbs up. And I tell you what, check into these Campmaid products. We had our new Campmaid flip grill, our 12-inch Campmaid Dutch oven, and of course the multi-tool, which is just fantastic. That came from Campmaid also. If you get a chance, I've got a link for that down there in the bottom. Go down there, follow that link to their website. See if you get you some Campmaid products. But thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. Remember to subscribe our channel, and we'll see you down the road on Texas Style Cuisine.
Sitting by the wagon when the sun come up this morning, bacon, eggs, and coffee, biscuits, and beans. Cookie strikes the bell and he rings the world a warning. How them boys put food away beats all I've ever seen.